Hi, it's Parke Madden with Madden Antiques. Today I'd like to share with you a great example of antique scrimshaw. This here is a tooth which was done by a man who is sort of collectively known as the Naval Engagement Engraver. And you can see a beautiful scene on the front of a whaling scene and on the back of a shipwreck, and then on the bottom, whoops, I'll flip it like this, a sperm whale. And these are all hallmarks of this particular artist. The very horizontal aspect to it, the whaling scene, and there are other examples of this man's work. He is from, we don't know his name, but he is thought to be of English descent because most of his subjects are of English ships, and working in the South Seas whale fishery out of England, probably during the first half of the 19th century. So let me tell you a little bit more about this tooth in particular because I'm really excited about it. So on the front, we have what's presumed to be the Sir Charles Price. Wonderful, almost ship portrait view showing the ship very well in a whaling scene. You've got active boats in the water with flags and harpooning, very well executed, very well detailed. This artist has a particularly good style for rendering the water, getting the wave crests in there, and when you look at this under a loupe or magnifying glass, the details are fantastic on it, and you can really dig in and see that just the slightest little mark could represent a man rowing or throwing a harpoon. The bottom has a whale. He often does a sperm whale. And on the back, this is what part that I get really excited about. This is, again, so it says the wreck of the Sir Charles Price. And as we look closely at it, we can see the wreck right here and the sailors. So the wreck actually occurred on an island called Huahine, which is in the Society Islands near Tahiti. I'm probably not getting that pronunciation right, but it's documented that it was wrecked in 1833 when it was coming to the island to resupply itself, and it got wrecked on probably the atoll or the rocks. And if you look on here, you can see how it's beautifully rendered around here. You can certainly see the breaking waves going around, which would signify the atoll that goes around. Further details when you look closely under a loupe, again, it's really wonderful to look through this, is you see the men on a small island pulling the casks off the wreckage, and the account says that they were all rescued from the wreckage, and they were able to save a good number of the whale oil casks. So when you look closely on here, amongst the palm trees and the little camp they have set up, a little fire going, you can see the men working to get the barrels off. And I think I counted 19 barrels. So this is one of these teeth that you can have a lot of fun with just by examining. And I've looked at this thing for hours and just keep finding new details. Again, beautifully executed with a little use of polychrome blue in the water, was something that this artist is known for. Also blue in the water here, and also little touches of red around the whales, the flag, and the campfire going on. So a great example. It's really, when people ask me for, what makes a great tooth? And I say, certainly a whaling scene is great because it captures the whole essence of the whaling. The fact that this has a setting of a known ship and also tells a story of what happened to that ship in a tropical, what we would consider paradise, I think really makes it all the better. It's very evocative of the time and the hardships and the risks that they face as whalers. So this is a tooth that I did about 1835 circa. We don't know exactly when it was done, but it was certainly done after the shipwreck, and found its way back to here to Cape Cod, believe it or not. So this is a great example. I'm happy to share it with you all. If you have any questions or you come across a similar tooth like this, please let us know. We'd love to see it. And you can visit us online at Madden Antiques. Please feel free to leave something in the comments if you like. Or even better, if you are in Sandwich, Massachusetts, we'd love to talk to you. We're at 146 Main Street in Sandwich. Thanks again for watching.